Okay, line 2 is gonna start at 1, and we're gonna go up 1 over 2. And so that one connects right away. Okay, and that point is 2, 2.
Can't even hear it anymore.
Technically, are you supposed to be wearing headphones in school?
I didn't hear that. So.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure you signed the handbook that says, yeah, you read it in.
The handbook,
Oh, so you didn't? So you lied?
basically.
Oh, okay. Well, you still signed it, so.
What you did, bro.
You guys all did. Okay. Line 2 or line 1 on the other one starts at -3, and our slope is up 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 over 3. Okay, the other one starts at 3, and my slope is up 1 over 3. And so same thing, you see that connection point right away. Okay, and that's 3, 4. Okay, solve each by substitution. Okay, we number and circle which one? The y equals, okay? So everywhere there's a y, we'll be plugging in this part, okay? So it's gonna look like -8x plus 2, and instead of y, I'm writing -4 equals 16. Okay, sometimes they might be very long, sometimes they're gonna be short. That y equals, okay, so you're gonna get -8x minus 8 equals 16. Okay, and then we're gonna add 8. Okay, and then our last step is gonna be to divide by -8. So you're gonna get x equals -3. Okay, now, typically you take that and you plug it into the y equals, but we already know what the y equals. What is the y equals? -4. So this is one of those like, I guess short ones. Okay, so it's gonna look like -3, -4. Okay, number 7, same thing. We're gonna circle and plug into the other one. Okay, so it's gonna look like -6x minus 3, and instead of y, I'm writing -4x plus 6 equals -12. Okay, should you get a fraction or decimal? No. Okay, do not erase on your test. If you got something and you don't know, okay, leave it on there and raise your hand and I'll come look at it with you. Okay, -3 times -4 is gonna be positive 12x. -3 times 6 is gonna be -18 equals -12. Okay, and then we're gonna combine. Okay, so this is gonna give me 6x minus 18 equals -12. Okay, and then I'm gonna add 18 to both sides. So I got 6x equals 4. No. Something's wrong with mine. Oh, shoot. Thank you. What is that, 6? Thanks. I was like, what? Okay, and then I'm gonna divide by 6. So we get x equals 1. Okay, we're gonna take that and plug it into our circled equation above. Okay, so it's gonna look like y equals -4, and instead of x, I'm putting a 1 plus 6. Okay, -4 times 1 is gonna be -4 plus 6 is gonna give us a 2. Okay, so we're gonna get 1 comma 2. No, I took it to the library. I didn't eat. It might have been yours. I took some to the library instead. It was right there. And I thought it was probably taken. She's gonna yell at you, but leave it around.
I don't like carrying it.
Well. Okay, solve each by elimination. Okay, the first thing you need to look at is, do you have 2 with the same number? Okay, if you do, then you don't need to multiply. Okay, if you don't, then you got to multiply. So I can see here that both the y's are 2's, and one's a negative and one's a positive. So we can go ahead and add these together. Okay, and so I got -1 plus 8. It's going to give me 7x. 2 plus -2 is 0, aka they cancel. 2 plus -16 is going to be -14. Okay, and then we're going to divide by 7. Okay, and so we get x equals -2. Okay, and we take that and we're going to plug it into the equation above. Now, it does not matter which equation you use. I will tell you, if you use equation 1, okay, you need to be careful because it's going to be negative x, which is negative 2. Okay, what's a negative make?
Positive.
A positive. Okay, so if you are like working faster than I am, that's okay, but make sure you do that negative. Okay? Because then instead of subtracting, you would subtract 2 over. Okay? And if you know what I'm talking about. But I'm going to use the bottom one. I got 8 times -2 minus 2y equals -16. Okay, so for this part, 8 times -2 is going to be -16 minus 2y equals -16. Okay, and I'm going to add 16. So I get -2y equals 0. What is my y going to be?
0.
0. Okay, once we ended up having that 0 on that side, and you divide by -2, my y is going to be 0. Okay. So I got -2, 0 for my solution. Okay, my answer. Bryce, I can hear your music again. Okay, 11. Okay, we're going to pick an equation and multiply. This one, there's a better one to pick. Okay, which one is it? Well, we're looking at x's or y's. Okay, so it is the y. So if you go here, we say, well, which one's smaller? And that would be this one. 4 times what gives me 5? Nothing, okay? So, that kind of answers it yourself. So, I got 8 times what gives me 16, and because this one's smaller, okay, we're gonna put a 2. Okay, the top, nothing's gonna change. Okay, and the bottom, I'm gonna distribute that 2 to each piece. Okay, so I'm gonna got 8x minus 16y equals 40. Okay, and now I can look at them and say, well, I got 2 with the same number, different signs, so that looks good. Okay, so we can go ahead and add them together. Okay, so it's gonna give me 3x, my y's cancel, 35, 40, so 15. Okay, and then I'm gonna divide by 3. So I got x equals 5. Okay, with that, I can plug it into the original equation. It does not matter which. Okay, I'm gonna use the bottom one. So I got 4 times 5 minus 8y equals 20. Okay, well, 4 times 5 is 20, minus 8y equals 20. Okay, then you're gonna subtract 20 over. Okay, so I got negative 8y equals 0. Okay, so what's my y gonna end up being?
No, that's wrong.
0.
Leave it up.
Okay, so my solution then is gonna be 5 comma 0. Okay, the last page, you do need some notes, okay, so make sure you write them down. I'm gonna draw them down here, okay, the first thing being, okay, this is a positive line and this is a negative line. Okay, and then we also got, is this gonna be solid or dotted? It's gonna be a dotted line. Okay, and so this is obviously gonna be a solid line. Okay, and then lastly we got, is that gonna be shade above or below? Above, right? So that says greater than, or it's touching the bigger part of the mouse, so you're gonna shade above. What the heck am I doing? Oh, I guess I should probably. Okay, and then so this one is obviously gonna be shade below. Okay, line 1, where does it start?
-2.
Starts at -2. Okay, it starts at -2, and my slope is up 1 over 3, okay, or down 1 over 3. Okay, and this one is going to be a solid line. Okay, and we're going to shade above. Okay, line 2 starts out at +2. And my slope is 5/3, so I can't go up 5, so I'm gonna go down 2, 3, 4, 5, over 3. Which way makes sense to go over 3? To the right, okay, we want them to intersect. Okay, so we got this line, it's also gonna be solid line. Okay, and it says shade below. Okay, so we're gonna shade everything below this line. Okay, what is my solution area?
1.
1. Okay, 1 should be shaded nice and dark. Okay, so that's my solution area. Okay, it should be shaded nice and super dark. 2 other sections should be shaded lightly. Okay, but that one should be shaded nice and dark. Done. I'll put it on the wrong one.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, 15. My first line starts at 3, and my slope is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're gonna go over 1. I need a positive slope. Okay. It's gonna be a solid line, and I'm gonna shade above. Oh, just draw me an arrow to this one and then to that one. Okay. Okay, line 2 starts at -2, and my slope is 1. Okay, and so if we go up 1 over 1, I'm never gonna intersect there, so I really need to go down 1 over 1. Okay, and that's gonna be a dotted line. Okay, and on that one, I need to shade above. Okay, and so I got my little solution area right here. Okay, and so that should be my dark area. Okay, you guys got 8 of them to do on your own. Okay, get them done and then put it in the box. I would definitely practice the ones that you're sucking at. Okay, obviously that's the ones you need to work at the most. Okay, I can promise you your quiz is going to have 1 question at least of each type. Okay, not quiz, test. Okay, and then just to be perfectly clear,